Hi, everyone. So it's me. I'm back to talk to you about 4 by 40. Some of you may remember last year around the summertime, I started to send a little message about my 4 by 40 plan. And I fell off track a little bit in keeping Facebook updated, but I'm back on course. I wanted to just share with everyone how 4 by 40 came about. And it happened last year, June 10th, to be exact, my birthday. I turned 36 and I was on my way to Long Island for a meeting deep in Long Island, a 2 hour drive, but felt the need to kind of drive in quietness and silence. And I took the opportunity at that point. Well, what do most people do when they're driving in silence? They're talking to themselves and they're talking to God. So that's what ended up happening. And I'm like, well, geez, I'm going to be 40 in 4 years. What does that mean? What does that look like? What am I going to do with my life? There's so much more that I want to see, I want to participate in. So, what does it really mean? And can I do it by 40? I thought about, well, I know I want to get involved in business somehow, either creating business plans for friends or developing my own business or investing in a business, some level of business. And I definitely want to take a trip to somewhere exotic or somewhere far like Africa and Asia. So, okay, trips is my second category. And then I want to keep doing community service. At the time, my role at my job involved a lot of community activities. So I wanted to do something grandiose like go to Guatemala and use plastic bottles to build schools. So I added that as a category. And then I had a miscellaneous bucket, which I turned into initiatives. So as I'm thinking about this, I'm getting excited. I'm like, oh, what am I going to call this? 4 by 40. I have four categories I'm going to target on my way to turning 40. Okay, this is great. I started telling family and friends about this idea, and they're like, that sounds really cool. Actually, that sounds really good. Let me know how that goes. And then they started thinking about what they wanted to do by their next milestone. So it started turning into something a little bit more like a business idea. And I'm like, oh my God, I need a logo. I need X, Y, and Z for 4 by 40. So summertime all geared up, but fall season, winter season, I got a little off track because of different distractions with family losses and just a lot of different things, but was still working on a couple of 4 by 40 plan. I had posted to Facebook that I was going to do this and asked my family and friends for ideas. So I gotten ideas for businesses, I gotten ideas for community service, and I received ideas for what was it? Trips. Yes, trips. And I started to document these things and I started vlogging as ideas started pouring in. And so I'll share that at a later time. But I have done a few things, definitely in the community service, soup kitchens, pantries, giving away, donating items. And one of my initiatives I have accomplished, which was getting a doggy, a puppy. One of the reasons why I wanted to get a puppy is because they're so cute and cuddly. And I'll share some photos of him soon too. But if you're my Facebook friend, you've already seen photos of him. And I've been hashtagging Riley Shenanigans. He's amazing. He's brilliant. He's smart. But anyway, one of the reasons why I said I wanted to get a doggy because I am 36 and don't quite yet have the desire to have a child, but want to know, am I responsible enough to have a child if I did? So I think having a puppy gives the somewhat of the level of responsibility of having a child. It's not a child, but there are things you need to do for a dog are very similar. You need to feed it. Nowadays they got puppy wear, so he got his two coats. He's stylish. You have to take care of it, groom it, watch it grow, take it to the doctor when it's sick or just for its regular checkups. So Riley has been an immense change in my life. It has he has quieted me down. I no longer like find the need to be super busy and be out all the time. I much rather come home and hang out with Riley. And through having Riley, I actually developed a new network of associates and people that also have love for pets. And so I'm gaining some good relationships out of that as well. So I'm excited about Riley. And the next things are that I'm planning towards are my trips. A lot of trips this year. I'm trying. If not early 2019, I'm a little bit behind. So now, really, technically, I'm about June is coming up, so I have like 3 years to get some things going. The business is going to be starting with 4x40. I am in the process of gearing up for a launch of 4x40. I'm in talks with some people, got some ideas drumming. So more to come on that. I'm so excited. But more than anything, I want to share my journey and do it more consistently. And then I want you to also start to think about what is your next milestone and what major activities do you want to plan towards that milestone, and actually start planning it and start documenting it. At least you have a hard goal deadline date, because you know by 50 I want to do these 3 things, or by 60 I want to do these 6 things, and now is the time to start doing it. So share your plan with me. How about that? And hashtag 4x40, and let's motivate each other for getting our life experiences done. Sometimes we talk about these things, we constantly talk, and we're never about it. And then something tragic happens, or we get super sick, and then we wonder why we didn't do the things that we wanted to do. It's either too late or it's a motivation to finally do it. Let's not get sick. Let's not wait for death. Let's do it now while we have life and we have our activity of our limbs, or we just have the sense enough to want to plan it. Let's document it and let's move forward, okay? So 4x40. Keep me informed. Hashtag 4x40. All right, looking forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.